So, tip number 4 in our series of 5 tips to help you explode your social media results for your business is about advertising on social media. There's several different ways you can use ads. There's not just one way to use ads on social media. There's nearly a dozen different types of ads that you can do on most platforms, and a lot of different purposes behind or results you can get from those ads. So there's a couple of them that I would focus on for your business. If you've never run ads or not familiar with this is a simple way to get started with ads to help you in growing your social media results. The first one is what's called a boosted post. It's a really simple way to get more people to see your content. If you are starting out on social media, you don't have a good following yet, you don't have all that time in building all that content and attracting your right audience and getting everything in place. If you're starting from scratch, you've got a brand new page, or you just haven't used that page very much over the last several years, so your audience has kind of gone away, you want to consider using boosted posts to help you out. And what that is on your post itself, you can click the boost button and it'll help you build an ad using social media's platforms for advertising and get that in front of more people. Now, there's an algorithm on every social network that determines who sees what. Your organic social media strategy should focus and help you in getting that algorithm to work in your favor to help get your content in front of more people. If you're not doing that, that's a bad sign. If you have an agency, if you go to the agency or the person that you've hired to help you with your social media and you ask them, is our content strategy helping us to get the algorithm to work in our favor? If they act like they don't know what you just asked them, they don't understand how to answer that, that is a sign you might want to consider finding somebody else to help you, honestly. So that's an important thing to consider. Now, outside of this, you can boost a post. A boosted post basically bypasses to an extent the algorithm to get it in front of more people. It's a paid sponsorship of that post. You're paying money to get more people to see that content. So this does work. It can help you in growing your audience faster. Pick some of the content that seems to be engaging or seems to be pretty good for your customers. Even if you have to guess and go, I think this is the kind of stuff that they would want to see. Here's, like, if you go back to our first tip or our second tip, really, know your audience, know what they questions are. That would be great content to boost it out there, get it in front of more people. Now, the boosted post system is a very streamlined system of using ads, especially on Facebook. So just a really streamlined way to get an ad done quickly to promote a post out in front of more people. If you go through the full ad platform to promote a post, you actually will get better information and better targeting options to help you in dialing that ad in to get it in front of your target audience. So you can literally go in and say, here's my geographic area, here's the demographics of my audience, like we talked about in tip number 1. Put all that data in. Facebook will go find them, or whatever social network it is, they'll find those people who match that profile, pull them together, and show your content to them. So it really can get in front of more people in a shorter period of time. So it's a good strategy to do, especially if you're starting out, especially if you don't have a lot of engagement. So if you look at our last video on metrics and you look at your engagement rate of how many likes, comments, and shares you're getting on a post, if it is really low, basically compared to your audience, if that engagement rate is 1% or less, Boosted Posts will help you to get in front of more people a little faster. Once you get a lot of engagement starting to happen, then you don't have to boost as much content. You can start to taper that content down and reserve Boosted Posts for specific types of marketing or other things if you wanted to. I like to promote an event or other things like that. So ads are very important. They're a very, very important part of your strategy. If you're not using ads, you are missing one amazing opportunity to get in front of more people in less time. So much you can do in targeting. We're going to do a lot more videos just on how the ad platforms can help you use them in social media and in your marketing. Ads are a little bit more traditional marketing methods, so it fits more. Most people kind of wrap their mind easier around ads than organic social media. Organic social media is a very different type of animal, a very different way of marketing your business, but it works really well. We're going to talk more about that in the next video, in our fifth tip that's coming up next. But just realize that utilizing the paid side of social media should not be the only thing you do. If you feel like, or the agency or person you've hired to help you makes you feel like that's the only way to have success on social media is to do the paid side, they are cheapening your strategy. They are doing low-hanging fruit. They're not really putting a good long-term strategy in place for you. It does help, and you should do ads, but you should also do the organic side as well. Okay, when you do a match of both of those, social media can be so much better for your business. So if you've never ran ads, take time to look at those, to get in and try those out. We look at our other videos on advertising as well, and we can help you out, or reach out to us at Smart Social. Would love to help you out so that you can have a better experience using social media. So stay tuned as we head into the fifth tip and final tip of our series of how to explode your results on social media. Thanks for watching.